Howdy folks, welcome back to the Terrorberg Start of the Show series here in MLB 23 PS5, episode 165. Great episode last time out, went 4-1, Taylor got the dub, and we go up 4.5 games on the Yanks, 6.5 on the Jays, 7.5 on the Sox, and 9.5 on the Rays. So, we're kind of extending. I still don't trust it completely. I'm hoping we can hold on, but we're just going to have to see. Next up, we have the Detroit Tigers again. We just played them recently, so I won't spend too much time here. But they have a rotation. Casey Mize got better, but he sucks this year. Matt Manning's probably their best pitcher, and the back end of their bullpen is pretty solid. Outside of that, isn't great though. And then lineup-wise, Francesco Ramirez. Don't know who this is, but he's just recently called up. He's actually pretty good. He had a good year in 2025 with Colorado. He's off to a good start with Detroit. Then Riley Green is trying his best to get better and better. Kyle Tucker is the big signing for him. He's had a good year, but Kerry Carpenter, Alan Harms, Jaime Medrano, Nick Senzel, JT Realmuto, and Joseph Ortiz. This is probably Realmuto's last year. Maybe he'll get one more in, but he's had a good career. Anyways, Torkelson is still on the bench, as is David Fletcher. So, let's get into this. I don't have anything else to say, really. A dub there. We sweep the Milwaukee Brewers. Good job, Grayson Rodriguez, continuing to pitch so well. What are we going to rock with here? We'll just go with our fielding. It needs it pretty badly. And we go 4-0 as we sweep the Red Sox. Back-to-back sweeps. Hello. Alright, here's our lineup on the right. Theirs on the left. Fletcher is going to be in the lineup. Let's get into this. We're going to wear the black jerseys. We are at 74-54. That might be good for the best record in the AL. Let's get into it.
From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park at Camden Yards. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shoppy. Thanks for joining us here. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, James Wood.
Yeah, Boogie's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so
all right, James, let's ball. 841 OPS.
And now the veteran third baseman.
He's played great, and David Fletcher will lead us off here for the Tigers. He fouls it off. Former Oriole David Fletcher.
Here we go, boys.
Doesn't strike out much, but hasn't hit great this season. First in the AL East. That's crazy.
Swing and a miss.
Said it was going to take 90 wins to win the division. Talking about Fletcher not striking out much, he really doesn't. He's played 99 games. He's only struck out 59 times. He just doesn't hit the ball well.
The punch out there.
Let's talk about striking out, and there he goes. One down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Strike two.
Oh, Riley won't take the bat off his shoulder.
Right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure
Riley's still probably going to be a great player, as that cutter is beautiful.
Anytime you can punch out the top two,
and in a world where the Tigers can't develop a prospect to save their lives, Riley hasn't been awful. I mean, he isn't good. He's decent in the field. I think next year he'll probably get to an 88 plus overall. I think he's going to get around an 86. It's kind of the max. Hits lefties better than he does righties. We strike out the side. Wow. So the Tigers go down 1-2-3.
3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Looking good, Taylor. single, double play, and we will not score. Jackson Jobe
Back
is the
now at Oriole
pitcher
Park. New inning getting started. Now here's the Tigers
for the
cleanup
Tigers.
hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Brooks, the reigning Cy Young Award winner, he features a two-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve.
Looking
and
for
occasionally uses a
win
cutter.
number maybe
Plate
16
umpire
on the
Freddie
year, or is
Ferguson.
it? Yeah, 16.
Drilled
That's
in the
not
air,
going to help
right
us. That
field,
is
way
gone.
back there,
Carey
and
turns
that
on one.
is outta
It's off the
here.
gates back there, and it's 1-0 Detroit.
That'll fire up the dugout. His 13th home run of the season. It's 1-0.
Well, he put a really nice
That's a
swing
bad
on
pitch.
that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path. to
So
the
Alan
ball,
Harms
excellent
steps up.
extension, and just drove it out of here.
After striking
Nothing
out
better than when
the
ball
first.
jumps off your bat like that.
We open with a
line
solo
pitch.
shot hit over 430 feet.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
I don't know how hard he hit it. I'm guessing 438. 0-2 to Harms.
And there's the ball.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-2.
Fouled off. Let's check who's playing defense behind us after Harms.
Righty to the plate. Got it by
Cutter
him.
gets by him, one down.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to
good
command
pitch.
it on the inside part of the plate.
Looking pretty
The last
normal
thing you
with
wanna do
Winker
in
and
two
Wright.
strikes
Hellman's at
is just
first
get
today,
too
not
far in there, and
Adley.
it gets away
Frelick
and
will
hits the
play
batter.
left
So when I
as
see
our
a
lone
three-strike
diamond.
fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a
I think
lot
Wood
of confidence
and
in
Drew
that pitch.
Jones are both going to turn into
Now,
diamonds.
here is Francesco
Speaking of
Ramirez.
James Wood being a good defender, he's going to run that one down, 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Nick Senzel now in the box.
98.
Comes up empty with a swing there. And he's down 0-2
0-2.
as he swings through it. This one
Got
popped
the
up.
pop
Foul
up.
ground, first
Hellman
base
is
side.
there.
He makes the grab,
Middle of the second,
and that's
but
the third out.
Kerry Carpenter goes
The inning
deep, and
is
it's
so
1-0. And a killer double play from Winker
Welcome
there.
back onto the third inning. Now it's going to be Dylan Dingler. In the air to left
Bit
center.
decent, but Frelick will
after it.
chase it down.
Makes the grab on
One
the
down.
run.
Love having
And
good
there's one
fielders,
down.
man.
He was all over that.
His
That was a
reaction
good
is
fastball.
88.
Just
Fielding is
barely missed it.
96.
Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Fielding is
14.
more than
It
just
is
your
third season, 28
chance of
years
making
old,
specific
and he was
plays
drafted in the 4th round
when you're near
back
the
in
ball.
2019.
Fielding is
Next
a
pitch
big
inside,
part for
1-1.
outfielders is their route efficiency to the ball. So
Yeah,
having
swing
high
and a miss
fielding
there.
out of left and center field is such a
91
big
on the
deal.
Slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a
And I would
little
say
bit
we
fastball
have
for some
a
guys.
good potential to be the best defensive outfield in the league next year if Drew Jones can take over in center, assuming we play Wood and right.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
That is a hit for Joseph Ortiz, and we've got 1 on, 1 out. Didn't quite
Still
get
able
that
to
one to
come
the
through
outside.
behind in the count right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got
Shot
it
at
done.
foul, 0-2 to Fletcher.
Ortiz.
Tough
at
one to
first,
strike
1 down.
out.
Struck him out looking.
He's down on
Baseball
strikes
letters
twice
frozen
now
for
tonight.
Strike 3. Here's Riley Green. He's 0 for 1.
So here's Riley.
Pitch misses
Inside
inside. Ball 1.
It's popped foul.
Left-hand batter waits. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
1-2. Riley will swing
Goes
through
down
it.
swinging for the
Curveball is
strikeout.
missed.
And his season of strike.
And there we go. You just said something about our season of strikeouts. How many is that on the year? 250.
Here's the
Jeez.
ballpark. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Brooks back to work. And ball 1.
I think a signing for a good second baseman
To the
would be a
right
big
side,
deal.
Hamilton. Gets it to first,
next year. Not that
and
Hamilton's
Tucker is
terrible.
retired.
He's actually played awesome on defense for us specifically, but he's not a good hitter. 639 OPS. He's not going to get any better. And he has played good defense, but still.
Gary Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
He'd be a good backup.
That's in there. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of
Carpenter
how things
went
were
deep
going.
last
It
time
made it
on
lot
a
easier
cutter
to
that
come
caught
to the
way too
ballpark,
much of
whether
the
you were
plate.
doing well or you were struggling, and then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is
gonna
a
strike
great
out
place
here,
to
2 down.
play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And next to hit for
Looking for
Detroit,
a
Alan
5-0
Hawes.
episode right now.
First offering, and it just misses. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip.
That's popped
Swing and
up.
a
Stevenson's
pop-up.
all
Foul
over it.
territory for the catcher.
And it's a 1-2-3 for
Stevenson
Taylor. Looking
brings
good.
it in for the third out.
But we cannot score.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Francesco
We've been held
Ramirez.
scoreless for 4 straight innings.
Foul ball.
It's fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball.
Popped up,
You're
and
expecting
chasing it
to
down
make a
is
move
Marte,
at the end,
1
and it
down.
does, and you're tied up.
Marte makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now it's Nick Senzel.
So barring a meltdown, or
First
the Yankees
offering
getting,
misses the mark.
or another team in the AL East honestly getting so super hot, I would say we are completely in line to win the AL East, especially if we can win here today. I know it's pretty early in the season still, though.
Next offering misses down and away.
A lot of games left to be played, but
That one the other way.
that's
and
why I
it
say
goes
barring a
just
meltdown.
foul.
We'd really have to blow it. Or some team would really have to get super hot.
Struck
2 down.
him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Dingler hit one hard out to left last time.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In the air,
That
right
one was
field.
outside.
Winker
Dingler
should
pops
have
it out, and that will end.
Makes the grab, and
the
that's
5th.
the inning.
Can we score? No. No, and no.
Back here in Baltimore, top 6. And now the shortstop,
5
Joseph
scoreless
Ortiz.
innings for the O's.
There's the strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing.
We've
today.
only
Good
given up the
fastball,
1.
Excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
He steps on the bag. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Ortiz trying to split that hole
Back to the
again.
top of the
He actually
Detroit
timed that one
David
again. That was off the
Fletcher up
plate.
now for the Tigers.
Fletcher has
In
struck
there,
out
and
twice.
it's 0-1.
And I have been praising him for how little he
Santana
strikes out.
pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
The 1-1
And
is fouled
he's
off.
1-2 again. Not a hat trick, David. Not a hat trick. No,
And
not a hat trick.
downstairs.
2-2.
The 2-2. Struck him out looking.
Hat trick.
Night at the dish, punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable.
We've
with
struck
the
Riley
movement.
out a couple
little
times
unsure
as
of his
well.
Timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
Oh, 2.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight.
Middle of the 6th. Yes, thank you, Noelve Marte. A huge 3 RBI double, and we lead 3-1.
Kyle Tucker. The pitch. Inside, just missed.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
With the shift
On the ground
right
and one down.
Tosses to first.
Keeping the pitch count low today as well.
Action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Carpenter at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
3-1 is your score.
Swings and misses.
Hopefully we get to throw an 8.
Strike 2.
He's been going after these guys consistently.
Let's just get slower and slower and slower.
Pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now. 0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Fastball.
Next one misses.
Frozen, but he didn't
2-2.
swing.
It's a good take.
Swings through that, and
Is
it's a
our
strikeout.
relationship
That's
with
the second
Hamilton
out.
up
Bogey just ran out of patience
to the
there.
Bros
Took a
status,
couple of
and we've
pitches
got 2 down
to
now.
even that count up at 2 balls and
Our
2
confidence is up
strikes,
to
but that
plus
time
47%.
chased outside the zone.
It's a big deal. It helps
In
our
the box
control
now,
a lot.
no balls and a
Look at
strike.
all the confidences on our pitches, man. And yeah, we have thrown the changeup so well tonight.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. The pitch.
0-2.
Swing and a
Got him.
miss. Struck him
Middle of
out.
the 7th. Taylor with
3 down for
a ton of strikeouts tonight. Still 3-1. How many Ks are we at? 12. 12 and 7
Now it's the
innings.
Second baseman, Francesco Ramirez. Late on that fastball. Brooks.
6, 7, 8
Into his
due up.
8th inning of work, Siggy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Next offering is fouled back. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. And
1-2.
the right-hander deals. Tap back to the mound.
Taylor
Throws to
makes the
first.
play, 1 down.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And here is Nick Senzel.
Easy play, looking for the gold glove, man.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing.
That's a good
from
piece of
start to
hitting,
end. On
'cause that's
time
not a terrible
recovery.
pitch. Dylan
Really good
Dingler
balance, nice extension,
has been aggressive
and he made
all
it out
day.
front for the line drive knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that one pulled foul.
Immediately down 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
The
trying to stay
0-2
out of
is
double
fouled
play
off.
here.
And a pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
I think the changeup has
Senzel,
been
the runner
our
at
best
first
pitch
with 1
today,
gone
so
to
we'll
the
go
inning.
back to it.
Next
And
pitch
he took it. It was a
downstairs.
good one.
2-2.
The 2-2 to Dingler is swung on and missed. 2 down.
And next up for the
Joseph
Tigers,
Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz.
Let's hit the ball hard all today.
Turned on, but foul
Bad
wide
pitch
of
there.
third. And a pitch.
That changeup
And
is
base
going to be
hit.
hung.
Throw stops the
Base
lead
hit
runner at
into
second.
right.
2
Winker
on
gets it
and
in.
2 out.
We go back to the top. Let me face Fletcher. Nope. We've struck him out 3 times. Doesn't matter. Tanner Houck is the setup man. He gets out of it. Great job. 2-run shot, Jesse Winker. Telling you he hits when we pitch. And it's 9-1. Houck will just finish this one off, and the ball game is
Such
over.
a cool and sort of
O's
lucky
win.
number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits.
So Taylor goes
Make
to
it 2 touchdowns.
16 and 4. Job to 3 and 6. Tanner Houck gets his 36th save of the year.
Outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John
It's not our
Shelby.
closer,
We'll
by the
see you
way.
soon.
We rally for 13 hits. The RBIs are going to go to Winker got 2, Stevenson got 1, Marte got 3, Hamilton got 3. Winker went deep for his 19th homer of the season. And overall, just a good game from the O's. Came alive there in the 8th. Wouldn't have mattered if we kept it at 3-1. But we'll take it. Just the solo shot given up by Taylor. And we've got a couple... we're probably really close to the 92 overall mark. That start will only increase Taylor's chances of winning his first MVP of his career. He continues to dominate. Juan Soto is going to be an MVP. Oh, he was the MVP last year, too. Looking to win it again. Ian Happ, his replacement, might get it. And Willie Adames has been good, too. Witt and Devers are in there. We are obviously the Cy Young. Gold Glove pitcher, dadgummit. I want this so bad, but I don't think we're going to get it. Gold Glove, anybody from our team? Sal Frelick, maybe. Has had a really good year. Out and left. Just got to get this dude's back going, dude. And this dude's going to be disgusting. His contact's actually pretty good already. A potential, maybe we can get him up to like 81 and 68. Something like that. Adams not going to win his third Gold Glove, sadly. He's having a good year again, though. Silver Slugger, Cam's in there. Tyler Stevenson, just by the way, what a great pickup he has been. Nobody else. James Wood actually is in a Silver Slugger spot. Good. All right, well, division-wise, we are 7 above the Yankees. We're on a 7-game win streak right now, and we are 75 and 54. 8.5 above the Jays, 10.5 above the Sox, and 12.5 above the Rays. And the Yankees are still leading the wild card right now. So that shows you how tight this race is right now. With everybody not being the Orioles. I'm so happy we don't have to worry about it. Team ranking wise, how many do we score a lot? Yeah, we're actually 7th in runs. And then in runs allowed, I bet we are top 10. Runs allowed, we're 9th. And we lead that with 50. So, alright. And then did Grayson have a good start in his last start? Yeah, he did. Dean Kramer continues to pitch well. Looking good for everybody but Wilmer Flores. Bubich is still up for some reason. We're kind of out on potential now, you know? Like, Taylor's going to get better. And Grayson Rodriguez is going to get better. Flores, no, we're not out on potential. We still got 2 young guys. 2 really young guys. Who could come up as closers. We've got Charles Perkins. I don't know where we got this guy from. But this dude hits. Maybe he could be something at third base. New Thomas Segis may be better. We have DJ Stewart, too. Oh, that's not DJ Stewart I'm thinking of. But Noelvi Marte and Matt McClain, both guys that are going to continue to get better, especially Noelvi. Hopefully he's going to get up to like an 86. That glove's already really good. And that bat is serviceable. It could be better. But we'll see. Sal Frelick, obviously, young guy. Jacob Melton got sent down. That sucks. He didn't play that great in the MLB either, so maybe he needed it. Anyways, I think Melton's going to develop even more, though. He's already good in the field. Maybe he could be our right fielder next year, or Frelick. Either way you cut it, it'll be fine. Then, like, Wood and Jones, obviously, the 2 big ones in the outfield that are going to kill it, hopefully. Drew Jones has actually shown some pop this year. And obviously, he's great in center. Colas is there. Luis Matos. And that's about it. Alright, well, if you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That's it for me. That's Taylor Brooks, episode 165 in the books.